Hello and good evening, everyone. Great to see you. Thanks for being with us. Welcome to the first ever reading of Babes in Toyland. This is a story I've wanted to write for a long time. Hello and good evening, everyone. That is starting to talk back to me. Thanks for being with us. And we're good. Okay. This is the first ever reading. Can you tell? We don't do this very often, so it's very special. I've wanted to work with this story for a long time. In fact, so long that this was the very first play I was ever in at about 3 or 4 years old at the Beverly Arts Center. We were paraded on, all the 3 and 4-year-olds holding hands right across the edge of the stage. And we all went down the line and spoke our one line. And mine, very famously in my family at least, was deuced odd. At least that's what I said. That's what I remember them telling me to say. I don't know what it means, but there we are. Babes in Toyland is a special story to me because it's been with me since then. And I love to work with old stories. This is a story that has been around for many, many years, and it's a title many people know, but a story many people don't, which fell right in a sweet spot for me because it let me take a story that seems familiar, but still has a lot of space for me to do with it what I'm interested in. Now, as I started thinking about what my version of Babes in Toyland might be, I started to think, what is it that it takes to make it through childhood? How do you grow up and not lose your sense of playfulness that you have as a child? And how do you turn your thoughts into toys? I feel very lucky to be a teacher, a guide at a small Montessori school, and this play represents some of the best work I've seen the children do there. So I want to thank all of them for teaching me how to write this play. This is a new play reading. We've never done it before. As you can tell, we've had some technical difficulties already. You'll see people coming on and off the screen. That's to help you focus in on the people that are on stage and help tell the story more clearly. They might not know exactly when to come on or when to come off, because this is the first time we've done this. This is the first time some of these people have ever met each other. So please be forgiving if somebody pops on and then pops back off. I'm sure you can understand. I will be reading the stage directions. So you'll see me now for just a few more minutes, but then you'll only hear me for telling the story for the rest of the time. I would love to introduce you to everybody else who's going to be telling the story tonight. Come on out, everybody. All right. I'm so honored to introduce you to my family and my friends, my loved ones who are helping me tell this story tonight: Olivia Nielsen, Ryan Jarash, Trista Piquel, Lindsay Benkomeyer, Kevin Stangler, Michael Peters, Joey Stakely, Isla Nitchie, Fiona Nitchie. Thank you all so much for sharing this story with me. All right. You can turn your screens off. I will get my script ready, and then I'll disappear. Scene 1. The top and bottom family, moms Penny and Wanda, big bad teenagers Mindy and Stacy, and the 2 young ones, Aoife and Etzel, are out on their annual round of caroling in the neighborhood. This is a family tradition, and everybody better look and act nice if they know what's good for them.
Okay, next house.
Greg.
Everybody ready? Maybe this one will go better than last time.
Remember, hands to yourself.
I am scared, but I am determined to do this.
That's the spirit, Etzel.
I am full of Christmas spirit, and I don't care who knows it.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe later, maybe next time.
Nope. I just rang the doorbell. So we're doing it now.
Etzel, remember, this is fun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. This is fun.
And when they open the door,
We smile and sing. Maybe they won't come.
The door opens.
I have to go to the bathroom, but I don't have to say that out loud, especially if there are non-family members around. Sorry.
That's good. Thank you.
that was a lot better than last time.
Happy holidays.
My hands are hot. Are we done?
Nope. You look so nice, and you need to stay looking nice.
I'm a very refined, formal gentleman. I barely get a chance to wear clothes like this, much to my frustration.
Okay, now do you think we can try my idea? And if you don't like that one, I have another one.
No, Aoife. People won't like it if we jump out at them.
Yeah, they will, but okay, fine. I have another idea.
Not now, Aoife.
Aoife.
You know I don't like it when you do that.
Do that.
Penny.
Penny.
Look, Aoife, if you can just hold it together until the end of the caroling, I'll ask Mindy and Stacy to drive you and Etzel around to look at Christmas lights.
Drag.
This is a bribe, and I am falling for it.
You just want them out of the house so you and Mom can put out the...
Milk and cookies for Santa.
Where?
He's not here. It's okay.
I like him, but he scares me.
He's right there.
There.
What?
What?
Mr. Driscoll dressed up. Great.
Etzel, this is our chance.
I practiced with Aoife. Oh dear, I can't believe this is finally happening.
Is this going to be too much for them?
No!
No!
Okay, practice one more time. Ready? Ho, ho!
Don't do the...
He might do it.
That's the worst part.
If he does it,
I will hold your hand.
and if my hand isn't there,
I will count to 5.
hello there, little
No!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I will not tell you any of my jokes because I do not want you to laugh, okay? I'm kidding. I will not say that. I will say, good evening, Mr. Claus. It is nice to finally meet you. I am a perfect angel boy, and I have been very good, and I'm not picky about it, and I think that I would like to have a new set of Legos, okay?
Good, that's good, but get to the important stuff.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Etzel, and this is my sister Aoife, and we are absolutely certain that we are going to become toy makers.
Oh, not this again.
Yes.
Yes, this again.
Drag.
Well then, my dear Etzel, what makes you think you and your wonderful sister have what it takes to be toy makers?
Aoife, I think we should...
This is important.
Well, I am a rather unique type of person here. I'm actually a teddy bear. I'm not meant to grow up, but should instead remain a child forever. As I see it, the best way to do that would be to come and work for you.
Etzel, this isn't the kind of thinking we want to encourage.
He's coming this way. Keep going.
Now, Mr. Kringle, Aoife and I have a proposition for you, okay? Okay?
You just wait a moment and then he'll say something back.
He's gone.
Etzel, it's okay. He just left.
I was ready.
I know.
To be honest, I'm feeling a little sad.
Well, that's okay because I think we should get a family picture
Drag.
in our nice clothes and then head home and make hot chocolate.
You know, that is a great way to keep positive, Mom.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
No.
Yes.
Thank you.
The moms are herding everyone together into a picture.
Okay, everybody ready?
Moms, I treat you with a lot of love, respect, and dignity, but I'm not really close to either of you.
Oh, Etzel, maybe this could wait until.
Mother, I am going to say this carefully because you are a very delicate person who requires a lot of respect. Unfortunately, you think there is something that we're not aware of. You think that it's only a matter of time before the stream of ours fails and the happiness dies along with it. Then afterwards, we sink into a deep depression, possibly thinking that our lives are over.
Exactly.
No, Etzel.
Until finally, we have no choice but to accept that's reality and move on. Fortunately, I have my sister Aoife, and she shares my beliefs.
Thanks. We'll try this again later.
And it's obvious you don't think Etzel and I have what it takes to be toy makers.
Merry Christmas.
Obviously,
No, Aoife, it's not that.
I've developed strong passion for this, Mom. I've loved it for a long time. I don't want to grow out of it. My passion is too deep and too powerful.
Moms, I think you need to start looking at the world a bit more realistically. If we're going to get jobs, then they have to be stuff we actually like.
I can't embrace the idea of not being a toy maker because that is unfulfillment.
I don't think I'm ready to have this conversation right here, right now. How about that picture? Where'd she go? Excuse me, Jane?
Well, fine. If it's not practical to be a toy maker and you don't believe in my dreams, can I at least not go back to chess club after break?
No,
Why?
because as I told you, we both have to work on Wednesdays.
And Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You can just leave the flash off. Oh, here.
And we need you to be cared for. And chess is good.
Oh man, how do you do this again?
Here,
Mindy and Stacy can watch me.
I'm
I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
What year were you born?
Etzel, you shouldn't ask that.
And one of them is already driving Etzel to therapy at that time.
Drag.
Can we talk about this another time?
I can take care of myself.
And Aoife will always take care of me.
It's not you. I'm not ready for that.
Why?
Okay, picture. Ready?
Can we talk about this later? Aoife, why have you taken off your hat and gloves?
You're hot.
Sorry.
I know. I made them for you to wear. And you can take them off right after the picture. Here, I'll do it.
No, I don't want any help.
Fine, do it yourself.
Etzel appears totally undressed of outer clothing.
I don't like these gloves.
Etzel, no.
Just a second.
Let's put them on, Etzel.
I don't want any help either.
Smile.
They all do. The neighbor snaps the picture.
Ow! Flash!
Fine, can we at least get eggnog?
No, sweetheart. You've obviously never had it. And if you don't like it, it would be a waste of money.
Oh, please.
You're such a picky eater.
Oh!
Too loud!
Aoife,
You guys suck! You suck!
Aoife.
You never let me do anything and you don't believe in us. When we grow up, I'm going to make our own world where we can build it however we want.
At that moment, a sign seems to appear from thin air. Toyland reads the sign, a handmade wooden sign hung above a beautiful old toy shop filled with handmade toys.
Pretty. But we have more shops and stops on our route. Don't even think about going into...
They went in.
Come on.
Aoife and Etzel snake their way through the winding shelves, admiring all manner of toys and contraptions. Etzel picks up a helicopter, which seems to take flight on its own, whirling acrobatic tricks through the air above them. Aoife opens a box, and a beautiful paper flower grows and opens its bud.
Wow, it smells real.
Etzel turns a corner and is face to face with a lifelike doll his own size.
Whoa, it's so real.
Suddenly, Aoife pokes it in the eye.
Stop.
Aoife does it again, teasing Etzel.
Aoife, no. Aoife, no.
Then there's a whooshing sound behind them. They whirl toward it.
Come on, let's keep moving. Our moms will find us.
Etzel turns back to where the doll was. It's gone.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
They turn down the next aisle. There are sounds behind them. They get a nagging, strange feeling that they're being followed. Then they see a shadowy something skitter by. They flatten themselves against the shelf to try to hide. Just then, two hands reach out from behind the shelf and snatch away their homemade family Christmas hats. Etzel's head snaps to Aoife for what to do.
Run!
Aoife and Etzel shout and run. The shadowy thing is still behind them. They whirl around a corner and nearly run smack into a strange, stern old man, the toy maker.
Stop.
Someone is after us,
Impossible.
but someone stole our...
The toy maker reveals two Christmas hats.
Huh. Thanks. Sorry for running. My name is Guinevere Mandrake, private investigator. This is Sisyphus Sensibody, my loyal assistant.
She's telling lies. Aoife, don't tell lies.
He's a real jokester.
The toy maker leans down over them and looks them over closely.
Interesting. Very interesting.
He pulls out a magnifying glass and leans in even more, circling them for closer inspection.
We are here on a case. A lost, an ancient...
Oh.
Then he plucks a piece of Etzel's hair.
Ow!
He takes Aoife's hand.
We were hoping we could ask you a few questions.
The toy maker reveals a sucker. He sticks it into Aoife's mouth like a doctor's tongue depressor.
Say ah.
The toy maker reveals another sucker. He sticks it into Etzel's mouth.
Now you. Interesting. Very interesting.
Ew. Rape.
What do you like?
Green apple.
The toy maker snaps. Etzel's face brightens. The sucker has changed its flavor.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Sir,
You. Not you. Come.
Excuse me?
Ms. Mandrake, I will be happy to answer all your questions. Please meet me at the front counter.
The toy maker motions to Etzel.
You, this way.
The old man leads Etzel away.
Sisyphus, don't you think we should stick...
Aoife rounds the corner that Etzel and the old man have just disappeared around. They're nowhere in sight.
Whoa. Sisyphus? Sisyphus? Etzel?
Aoife? Etzel, come on. We need to head back out.
Aoife hides herself as her mom goes by. Then she spies Etzel and the old man behind a door. A light shines from underneath.
I think there is something great in you. I feel it there. In your mind, in your hands.
Aoife! Etzel!
You can put on that hat and go back out in the cold. Or you can follow me to a world you make yourself.
The old man opens the door just a crack, showing Etzel what is inside. Only he can see. His expression is pure astonishment.
Wow. But what about Aoife?
No. This is for you.
Etzel!
I want to, but my mom would say no.
Etzel takes his hat and turns away from the toy maker. But immediately in front of him, as if by magic, is the life-sized doll. It's all bundled up in a coat and scarf. The doll reaches out and takes Etzel's hat and puts it on its own head.
Aoife! Etzel!
Behind me, quick.
Etzel dashes behind the toy maker. Wanda bursts in.
Oh, hello. Is this your store? Oh, beautiful place.
Can I help you to buy something?
Oh, no. We're all set. I'm just. My kids wandered in here. Have you seen two children? Twins.
Oh, they were just around here somewhere.
He checks his many pockets. He pulls out a balloon animal and hands it to Wanda.
Thank you.
He starts to head off.
Your children make toys?
What? Oh, yeah. Sometimes.
You think they could grow up to be toy makers? Tell me the truth now.
Suddenly, the toy maker conjures another sucker and thrusts it into Wanda's mouth. As she takes the first suck, there's a ring of magic in the air.
No. No, to be honest. I mean, this is a really nice place, but you've got to be 1 in a million. This just doesn't seem. You have to understand. My son has special needs, and he and his sister are convinced that she will take care of him for the rest of his life, and I don't want that for either of them. That means that right now we have a lot of work to do to help them be ready to be out in the world on their own. There are certain habits of his, toys, certain obsessions that we need to break. This wouldn't be something I would steer them toward.
Other clubs? Chess?
Exactly. Good for the mind. I don't mean any offense. I'm sorry. We're just in a hurry, and if you see them, two children.
Here I am.
Toymaker steps aside to reveal the doll, dressed just like Etzel. Magically, it steps forward and waves.
There you are. Come on, let's go.
The doll waddles forward.
Back out into the cold. Aoife? Thank you. Beautiful stuff.
Wanda grabs the doll and they head out. The toymaker goes off in the opposite direction. Aoife looks back and forth, wondering what to do. She finds another life-size doll. She puts her hat on it.
Please, would you go with them? Keep them not worried until we come back? My brother needs me.
The doll shivers to life. It stretches its arms and waddles off after Aoife's family. We hear the door close.
Oh, crap. Etzel? Etzel!
There's a weird light across the floor. Aoife follows it deeper into the toy store. Then the strange whooshing sounds start up again. There seems to be something just out of view sweeping around them, up, over, and sideways.
I'm coming, Etzel!
Then beside her, a jack-in-the-box leaps to life.
Ah!
And then a monkey with cymbals starts making a racket. Then a group of little dolls starts chattering. Then a rocking horse starts swaying and whinnying. Toy planes fly overhead. The old man appears.
You,
Aoife flattens herself against the shelf.
Etzel, my boy. Welcome to Toyland.
The shelves seem to fall away, and the children find themselves in a spectacular new world filled with marvelous toys and contraptions of all kinds. Life-size toy soldiers march by. A herd of rocking horses comes rocking past. Spinning tops parade through in a whirling line, dancing about Etzel and the old man. Aoife hangs back at a distance, hiding herself away as they wind through the hallways of a magnificent palace, brimming with toyful activity and life. Everyone seems to know the toy maker. The rocking horses gallop up to them and start licking the toy maker like a gaggle of puppies.
Okay. Cut it out.
Then the toy maker makes like he's going to chase the rocking horses. They leap into a playful freeze, ready for the toy maker to make the next move. The toy maker reveals a big red ball. The rocking horses rock back and forth excitedly. He throws the ball and they all take off after it. The toy maker turns and there is a huge, angry robot sitting in their path, arms crossed, with a big pouty look on its face.
Beep, beep.
Hello, Boop. Is everything okay? Excuse me a moment.
The toy maker steps to the robot and starts speaking to him in robot language, a series of beeps and boops accompanied by robot hand gestures. Their conversation becomes more and more physical until Boop and the toy maker are dancing the robot together. Some walking, talking instruments shuffle up and lay down a beat as Boop and the toy maker breakdance.
You still got the moves.
Beep, boop.
Groups of pretty dollies flock by, gossiping.
Peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
So like, yeah, that's what I heard that like some people are saying, and that like she said that.
That's like messed up.
Really?
Fully.
Totally.
Entirely.
Watch this.
So like I like don't even know what to like think anymore, you know?
Yes.
So yes. There, yes.
Yes.
You.
But like, I'm just saying that like, I like heard from some people that like, really, she said like the opposite of that.
Of what?
That.
Really?
Really? Roll.
You know, I like totally believe that.
Oh my God, me too.
It's like things were bad, but now they're good forever, you know?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
No, I mean, yes.
You're like the worst.
I can't even with you right now.
Kiss.
Just then, the army of toy soldiers appears.
Sir,
General,
appears we have a situation. Sir.
seems to be the problem, General Woodenbutt.
People aren't following the rules.
I see. They're there. That's a problem, General. Which rules? They're not hula hooping while wearing socks on their hands?
Suddenly, the toy maker is doing exactly that.
Sir, you're not supposed to.
Oh, right. Excuse me. General, please don't tell me they're inventing words to rhyme with orange.
Sir.
Schlorange?
Sir,
The toy
I'm
maker
going to beat
grabs
this
the horn.
orange.
Sir, that's against the...
Yes, of course. My apologies. But please, General, please don't tell me that anyone is doing the conga.
The walking, talking instruments start playing the conga. The toy maker plays like he's trying to resist the beat and failing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sir, that's not even a rule. Sir!
Oh man. Should it be?
No, sir, cut it out.
The toy soldiers start congaing. The general joins in.
I'll get you back for this, old man.
Then there is a brief trumpet fanfare.
Hey Etzel, how are you doing?
Honestly, I absolutely hate loud noises, including applause and chants.
Good to know. Here, put these on.
The old man conjures a dazzling pair of earmuffs. Etzel puts them on and gives a thumbs up.
Right. Hey, come with me in here. We have to do something really quick.
He throws open a door, and there are suddenly, in a throne room, hundreds of toys are gathered alongside a center aisle. As the toy maker enters, everyone stands.
Whoa!
Ceremonial music plays. The toy maker assumes the posture of a king. He nods his head and shakes his subjects' hands. Etzel follows closely behind him. Aoife hangs back at a distance. The toy maker ascends the throne. Everyone bows.
I think you're king.
Good people of Toyland.
But one trumpet keeps playing.
Oh, You done?
The trumpet plays on and then stops.
I am.
It starts up again, riffing something very jazzy. It's good, and it's too long.
And scene. Okay, where was I? My dear friends, I stand here before you, a grateful man,
He motions to the grand golden door behind him.
proud of the work I've done here in my workshop. It is here where I have brought all of you in this world to life. There is only one key to it in all of Toyland, and it belongs to the toy maker.
The toy maker takes the key in his hand and breaks it.
What is he doing?
He reveals a small vial filled with potion. He crumbles the key up and places it into a potion. He breathes into it. Then he collapses, weak. Etzel helps him up.
Everyone, this is Etzel.
Hi, Etzel.
Etzel, say something.
Okay, what I'm going to say is very blunt. This is freaking awesome and it makes no sense. And I'm cool with that.
And with that, allow me to be the first to bend a knee to.
Then there is a terrible explosion. The room shakes. Toy soldiers leap into action.
Everyone, find your hiding buddies. Protect the toy burger. Protect Etzel.
A troop of soldiers rush out the door of the throne room. They close them behind them. A group of toy soldiers surround the toy maker. They lift him up and carry him to the throne. They surround him and Etzel.
No, put me down. Lead your troops to the palace wall. Seal the gates. We can't waste any time. He cannot be allowed to.
Then, just outside the doors to the throne room, there comes a terrible cry and the sound of things breaking.
Oh, no. I had wished we would have had more time. Get behind me now. Aoife, come here.
Aoife doesn't budge.
Aoife, there is no time.
She doesn't move.
All right, stay out of sight.
Etzel scurries behind the toy maker. The toy soldier general slowly approaches the door.
Hang back.
It's very quiet. He moves forward.
Toy soldiers, are you okay?
The soldier hand reaches out and waves back at them.
Phew.
But then the hand moves further out, showing it to be a broken arm held by long purple hands.
He's here. He's here. The palace has been.
But the long purple fingers wrap around him and drag him out of sight. The toy maker wraps Etzel's hands around the potion.
Keep this with you. It will keep you safe. As long as you have this, he won't.
A high, gleefully wicked laugh pierces the air.
Barnaby,
Toy.
the toy breaker.
What is that?
Childhood isn't something every grown-up makes it out of.
I hate to break it to you, old man, but your time is up. Oh, come on. Laugh a little.
Stay back, Etzel.
Got another one, I see. You're hardly the first one he's tried to pass the job off to. What's the matter, toy maker? You don't want to hang around with me any longer? You need a break. Oh, come on. That was good.
Not at all, Barnaby. I've told you many times that I wish you would stop spending so much time alone out there. You know you're always welcome here.
To do this?
Barnaby breaks another toy. He throws it at the toy maker's feet. It whimpers in pain.
Ideally, no. But whatever you need to break, we can fix.
Please help me.
Well, aren't you going to do it?
I would, but it seems I no longer can. Barnaby, my time as ruler of Toyland is ending.
Toy maker steps aside to reveal Etzel.
And his time is just beginning.
What?
What?
Etzel, this is Barnaby. He is a very wonderful person, but he just doesn't always know it. Barnaby, you have the honor of meeting Etzel, the next ruler of Toyland.
That's impossible. You know the rules. Only a fully grown can rule Toyland.
Yes, Barnaby, you're right. And that's what this is for.
He indicates the potion.
When Etzel drinks his potion, all of my toy-making magic will pour into him. And combined with all of his own power, it will be more than his little body can handle.
And I'll blow up?
What? No, nothing like that. He'll just instantly become a grown-up.
What?
But more importantly, you'll be able to fix what Barnaby insists on breaking.
Please help me.
I don't know what to do.
Go ahead. Drink it. Grow up. Maybe you'll end up like him. Maybe you'll end up like me. Growing up isn't as simple as he wants you to think.
Please? Please.
Etzel contemplates the bottle, but his face shows the truth. He's scared to drink it. Etzel goes to drink it.
Etzel, no!
Aoife stands up. Barnaby whirls toward her.
Oh, surprise!
Etzel, run!
Etzel takes off down the aisle toward Aoife, landing in a full embrace in her arms.
Aoife, I am so sorry that I left you.
What to do? Oh, right.
Just then, Barnaby conks the toy maker on the head. He passes out. Barnaby slings him over his shoulder. He giggles evilly as he starts sauntering down the aisle toward Etzel. Toys cower in fear. He grabs another toy and starts nuzzling it with his nose. Then suddenly he bites off the tip of its finger. Barnaby giggles and takes another tiny bite of her finger.
Stop! Stop! Here! Take it!
Etzel rushes forward, holding the potion. Aoife pulls him back, but Barnaby grabs his other hand. Etzel is pulled between them. Barnaby giggles and starts pulling on Etzel's arm.
Oh, I think I hear something breaking.
No, please stop!
Just a little bit further.
Aoife lets Etzel go. Etzel launches into Barnaby's clutches, but Aoife keeps the potion in her hand.
Trade ya.
Aoife!
Give me the potion.
Just then there are sounds of toy soldiers pounding on the door.
Huh. Seems the reinforcements have arrived. Better yet, bring me the potion. See you in Broken Toyland.
Barnaby disappears out the window with Etzel. Then a smattering of broken toys burst in.
No, Etzel!
Beep! Boop!
Where is he taking him?
Broken Toyland.
We have to go after him. We have to go now.
It's a terrible place. The toy maker told us, never to go there.
We need to barricade the palace. Barnaby will be back. He wants that potion. We're in no shape to face another attack.
But
we need to lock all doors, preparing for war.
The toy maker stands.
Enough. We will march for Broken Toyland. I must deal with Barnaby directly. I will ensure that your brother is returned safely if I can.
if you can,
General, how many soldiers do you have left?
There are 100 standing at ready.
And how soon can they be gathered here and ready for the march?
I will send out the word immediately. They'll be here within 3 hours' time.
Very good.
very good. We have to go now.
Aoife, this is more complicated than you might know. Barnaby is a good man,
Barnaby is a monster.
and he can act very badly sometimes.
He's going to hurt Etzel.
If I can speak to him, there's the chance I might persuade him to let Etzel go. But if I can't, I will need help. The soldiers' help, your help, to restrain Barnaby so we can get Etzel back. We will go as soon as we are ready.
Fine.
Anyone who is willing to help, please meet me in my workshop.
Aoife starts backing away from the toy maker.
Aoife,
She freezes.
may I please have the potion back? I'll be quite useless without it.
Aoife, holding the potion behind her back, walks to the toy maker. She puts it in his hand.
Thank you.
Then she slips away into the crowd. The toy maker looks down at what Aoife has put in his hand. It's a piece of broken toy.
Oh dear. Aoife! Aoife!
But she's disappeared into the crowd.
Oh dear.
Aoife is scurrying down the halls of the toy palace, past hundreds of toys heading in the opposite direction, all heeding the toy maker's call. She dashes into a corner as some soldiers march past. She looks down at her feet. There's some broken toy parts scattered about. Aoife pokes at a Mexican wrestling figure with her foot.
Hello? Hello? You alive?
No response.
Sorry, I need this.
She ducks behind a pillar. More soldiers pass as she slips out, donning the wrestling costume, face mask, and all, and hurries away in the opposite direction.
The palace gate. Yes!
But as Aoife nears the gate, two soldiers close it and lock it with a great crossbar.
I gotta get out there.
Nobody in, nobody out. Toy maker's orders.
But there are toys out there. What if Barnaby comes back? We're just gonna leave them out there?
I'm sorry, orders are. We need to protect the workshop. Without the workshop, we have no way to rebuild.
We'd be broken forever.
Ooh.
Listen, man, just open the gate.
Hey, cool it. We're all toys here.
Like, come to think of it, like, I haven't seen you around here before. Like, who are you?
I am the heavyweight champion of the world.
Whoa.
And I'm mad.
Oh,
Are you mad too?
yeah. I'm mad.
I'm even madder.
Yeah. What are we mad about?
The toy maker.
Oh, no. I'm not mad about that.
Why not? He's going to just have us wait around here when we could be out there pounding Barnaby to the mat?
Aoife grabs a candy cane man.
He's dead, right?
I mean, yeah.
She starts acting out wrestling moves on the dead candy cane man.
Pile driver, DDT, figure four leg lock.
Whoa. That was choreographed and it was good. But like, we have to listen to the toy maker.
We all know there's things in Toyland that could be better, but that's not a toy's place. We're here to help. It's just what we do.
And what if he's wrong?
Then we'll help him be wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
Oh.
we can do this ourselves.
A toy soldier rushes in.
Toymaker's magic has been stolen. He's magicless. We can't make anything. He can't fix anything. We're doomed.
Like, oh my God. Who would do such a thing?
They all turn toward Aoife.
Like, why aren't you broken?
I'm really strong.
Why do you want to leave?
Fine. I hope you're ready for this.
Aoife throws off her costume, revealing herself to be a child.
She's a kid.
I want to hug her.
I'm a toy maker. And yes, you can hug me.
She hugs her.
You can also take your orders from me.
Fix my friend, please. He broke her. Can you fix her?
Of course. Here.
Aoife approaches the doll. It lies on the ground, lifeless, broken to pieces. Aoife turns her back to the group. She starts trying to fit the pieces back together.
Shoot. Etzel, where are you when I need you? Wait.
Aoife slips the toy maker's potion out of her pocket. She carefully opens the bottle and lets one tiny drop fall onto the pile of broken pieces. They start to rustle and hum and glow.
Yeah, how do you like me now?
As the pieces start to float, assembling themselves back together, Aoife starts waving her hands over the whole scene, making like she's doing it.
Yeah, see? I told you. I am not surprised by this at all because I, after all, am a.
Aoife whirls around to behold the strangest looking doll anyone has ever seen. It is put back together, yes, but the pieces are assembled all wrong. Legs where arms should be, eyes inside the mouth. It blinks many times, looking around at them all.
Can you tell me, is this real life?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm alive! I'm alive! Oh, it's so wrong. I love it. I do. I shall think of myself as professionally wrong.
And I made you.
Well, I like to think that I made myself, but
really, I made you because I am a toy maker. Wink, wink.
Why are you winking?
And we are friends. Wink, wink.
There it is again. Weird.
And I brought you back to life and you want to help me, right?
Oh, trusting a complete stranger with a winking problem. This feels very wrong. I'm doing it. Yes, she made me. This young person whose name is Aoife, yes, she represents a bold new vision in toy making. Look at me. Behold this exquisite strangeness. We're not here to make you comfortable. We're here to make you squirm, to question. What is a toy? Is this a toy? Yes, I'm here. Do my eyes not see? Do my lips not speak? If you scratch me, does my paint not chip? We're here. We're weird. We're not going anywhere.
You're beautiful.
Break me. Do me too.
Good people of Toyland, it is in fact a new day. We love the old Toyland, but let's face it, we all know there are some things about it that we know could be better.
Yes.
That we know could be, dare I say, I will say it, weirder.
Yes.
Yeah.
But alas, this vision, these bold new ideas, they're trapped. They haven't space to spread their wings and fly. I need room.
Room.
Space.
Space.
In short, my dear toys, I need you to get me over that wall.
But the toy maker said.
As a toy maker, I say we don't need to wait for the rules of others. I say each toy has a mind. Let her use it. This new vision is one of teamwork, where we listen to each other, where we make decisions together.
Yeah.
Where we lift each other up, like me, on that wall there.
Do it. Do it.
They lift Aoife up onto the castle wall.
You won't regret this, dear friends. I'm off to do great things. And you'll stay here and stay weird. Good night.
She jumps out of view.
I mean, I know she was tricking us, but I still kind of loved it.
Right?
Outside the wall, Aoife is celebrating.
Yes, Etzel, I am coming. I'm coming. I have no idea where to go now.
It's that way.
Don't do that. How did you?
Oh, apparently when your hands are where your feet should be, you can just vault over walls and stuff. Thank you for bringing me back. Polly, want a cracker?
What are you talking about?
Just seemed like the wrong thing to say. The name's Polomona. It's a pleasure to meet me. I think you'll find I'm absolutely incorrect. In fact,
He reveals a shovel.
things are bad. I think it's time we bury ourselves until things get better.
That's a terrible idea.
Thank you very much. Oh, and I also specialize in answering questions that nobody asked. And the truth is, that ear is a little bigger than that one.
Hey.
And last and certainly least, I also have a habit of using, if you know what I mean, very inappropriately, if you know what I mean.
This is wasting my time. I need to get going.
That's what I'm driving at so fiercely here. I'll take you to Broken Toyland. Oh God. To save your brother. I'm sorry. It just seems so right. Wait. Let's bring a complete stranger all the way to Broken Toyland across a shattered landscape strewn with broken, desperate toys, completely against the toy maker's orders, and straight into Barnaby's lair and evil clutches. It's so dangerous. It's so stupid. This is a terrible idea. Okay, feeling better. This way.
She heads off.
That sign says Broken Toyland this way.
Well, fine, if you want to do this the right way.
They start off down the road.
Hold on, Etzel. I'm coming.
Meanwhile, deep in the heart of Broken Toyland, Barnaby bursts into his chamber, a tunnel hewn out of a mountain of broken toys. He cackles maniacally and still holds Etzel on his shoulder.
No, put me down.
Suit yourself.
Barnaby tosses Etzel down hard.
I don't like that loud sound. Please stop making that sound.
Oh.
Barnaby immediately stops laughing. He looks at Etzel, hands over his ears, curled up on the floor. His eyes fill with pity. He slowly walks up to Etzel, kneels down beside him, reaches his hands out to his ears, and gently brings them down. Then,
Hey!
Oh.
What I'm going to say is very blunt.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not really enjoying this.
You're not?
You have kidnapped me and I'm not cool with that, okay?
Okay.
You are on thin ice, mister. And if you don't stop doing everything that you're doing right now, we might not even be friends. Are you listening to me? You better listen to me. Okay, that is it. I'm going to give you some time to think about this, mister, and I'm just going to walk right out of here, okay?
Etzel marches for the door.
We can talk about this another time.
Etzel turns to leave. Standing in his way is a large Frankenstein-like toy, pieced together from many other broken toys. It itself is a bit broken, looking like it's taken a beating over some time. It wears a helmet that obscures its face. It glowers down upon Etzel.
Pick him up.
Okay.
The Franken-toy picks Etzel up.
Put me down!
Okay.
No, you pick him up.
Okay.
Put me...
Toy starts to put Etzel down.
Don't.
Oh. Down, up, down, up, down, up.
The toy is jerking Etzel up and down through the air.
Stop.
The toy stops, holding Etzel by one leg, dangling him in the air. Barnaby marches over to him.
You idiot. You listen to me. And if you don't, you end up like the others.
Okay.
Oh, he. I don't really need you here. I mean, I kind of don't care about you, really. What I'm saying is, you don't really matter. You know? You're not very interesting to keep around, and if you were gone, I'd just kind of be like, fine.
Hey!
Etzel has escaped from the toy's grasp and is staring down Barnaby.
You are not what I like as a person. And I think the lack of respect you give to people is quite appalling and very hard to see, not to mention here.
Oh!
You are acting very immature and very selfish, and well, that's why.
What?
That's why no one wants to be your friend.
Oh. Whoa.
Etzel sees that he's stunned Barnaby. He seizes his opportunity and runs.
Okay, bye.
Do you want to tell me to do something?
This just got a whole lot more interesting. Go. After his sister. Makes sure she gets here to me. I'll take care of Etzel myself. We might have more in common than I first thought. Go!
Aoife and Polomona are working their way along the road to Broken Toyland.
3, 9, 14, 2, 77, 14, 39, 8.
What are you doing?
Counting. I want to see how many steps it takes to get to Broken Toyland, all right? Where was I? 4, 5, 99 R, 16, 11 T, 402. 2. We are moving too slowly. We need to pick up the pace.
Suddenly, the ground starts cracking beneath Aoife's feet.
Ah!
She leaps to the side.
Watch your step.
What is going on?
I might not be the sharpest crayon in the toolbox, if you know what I mean.
I think you mean.
But I think as we're getting closer to Broken Toyland, its brokenness leaks out more the closer we get.
Great.
There's a cracking beneath them again.
Hello, tuck and roll.
Aoife trips. The potion goes rolling out from her coat.
Oh no, I need that.
The potion bounces along the bumpy road. Aoife cringes each time the glass bottle bounces and comes back down.
No.
I got it.
Polomona, quick as all, flips and flops and takes off after the bottle. She's catching up to it.
Ha ha, come to Papa.
Polomona reaches out to grab the bottle. It is just within reach. Suddenly, a little door opens in her stomach and a tiny baby arm reaches out. It snatches up the potion and shuts the door again, disappearing inside Polomona.
Quercus.
What was that?
Polomona opens the door inside her. She fishes around inside for the potion.
Quercus. It's Mommy, honey. Give Mommy the nice potion. Ow.
Polomona is tumbling all about, scrambling inside herself. Then a cute little baby doll pops out of her, holding the potion.
Quercus.
Give me that.
Polomona's little baby Quercus runs off with the potion bottle. Aoife and Polomona dash after him. Quercus runs up a candy cane and sits down.
I need that from him now.
Hey, Quercus. Time to give Aoife back that bottle of potion that looks like an awful lot like the toy maker's magic potion that contained all of his magic. But that wouldn't be it unless she had stole it and used it on us to lie about being a toy maker. What?
Quercus, no!
Quercus has opened the bottle.
Quercus, just stay right there. Don't do anything.
You lied to us.
Baba.
No, Baba. And that is not the toy maker's potion. Can we talk about this later?
Baba.
No, this is so wrong. I kind of love it.
Yummy.
No!
Quercus pops the bottle into his mouth and quickly downs the whole potion. There's a moment of silence. Then Quercus has a big hiccup and falls out of the tree and right onto Aoife's arms.
Wee! More.
Quercus, what did Mommy tell you about drinking things out of strangers' bottles? Remember what happened last time?
Quercus hiccups again and his arm seems to shoot out of its socket, growing from a baby arm to a fully adult arm.
Uh-oh.
Quercus continues to hiccup, his limbs each taking turns shooting outward, transforming one body part at a time from a tiny baby doll into a full-grown man sitting on the ground in a diaper.
Mama.
Ah! Not the toy maker's potion.
I
Then why is my baby a giant diaper man?
I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to tell anyone this. He told me to take it. He believes in me and in our message of teamwork, everyone working together, everyone having a voice. I told him I was going after Etzel and he gave it to me in case I needed it. And now Quercus drank it all.
Quercus, no. That's a bad Quercus.
Agu.
I was going to give that to Barnaby to get Etzel back. What am I supposed to do now?
Trumpets sound in the distance.
The toy maker. He's gathered all the toys to march to Broken Toyland. They're right over there.
Oh, good.
I guess we should just wait for them. Sorry, it just seems like such the right thing to do.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, thank God. Why not?
Because there's not enough time. We need to get to Broken Toyland without them, before them. Do you know any shortcuts?
Polomona points off through the candy cane woods.
It would be faster through there.
Great, let's go.
But we should stick to the path because we're getting closer to Broken Toyland, and sometimes around here things just start falling. Aoife, are you listening to me? We're a team, right?
This fence, there's no way around.
We built it to keep people on the path. Before that, people kept falling into.
We'll have to break it.
No, that's the number one rule of Toyland. Never break toys.
It's a fence.
A toy fence? Everything in Toyland is toys.
Polamona, is that a distraction?
Where?
With Polomona misdirected, Aoife breaks the candy cane fence with her elbow.
Oh, look, we can get through here.
Quercus dashes through the hole in the fence.
A grown-up with a baby brain running through a forest which could collapse beneath us at any moment. This is so wrong. Let's go!
Aoife and Polomona scramble through the hole in the fence, dashing after Quercus.
Quercus! Remember, when we're in situations where we could die at any moment, we need to hold hands.
Quercus takes Polomona's hand.
That's the good boy.
Just keep moving. Maybe if we move fast enough, the ground
starts disappearing behind them.
will only disappear right behind us. This thing is going so well.
Run!
They streak off through the candy cane trees, but then suddenly there's a hulking Frankenstein-like toy standing in their way. They veer out of the way and scramble up into the candy cane trees.
What is that?
Looks like something from Broken Toyland. Maybe we should introduce ourselves. Could be nice.
No, terrible idea.
Thank you.
The Franken-toy bounds over to Aoife's tree.
No, go away.
Just as the toy is about to grab the candy cane tree, the ground beneath his foot gives way and sends him sprawling to the ground.
Yes.
But the weakened ground makes Aoife's tree start to lean.
Whoa, no.
A huge gash starts slowly opening around Aoife and the Franken-toy. Aoife's tree leans more and more toward it.
No.
Aoife grips the candy cane for dear life. It falls straight toward the hole. She thinks she's going inside, but the candy cane slams to the ground just long enough to make a bridge across the hole.
Yes.
But the Franken-toy is pulling its foot out of the ground and making its way toward Aoife.
Oh, come on.
Aoife, this way.
Polomona motions Aoife to scoot herself along the candy cane like a bridge, making her way toward Polomona and Quercus.
Yes.
Aoife starts shooting across, but then the Franken-toy starts dragging the candy cane back toward him. A few more tugs, and the far end of the candy cane will drop into the hole, sending Aoife tumbling down into it.
Aoife, run!
Without a moment to lose, Aoife stands up on the candy cane and starts balance beaming across it. The Franken-toy keeps tugging the cane backwards. Aoife is nearly there, and there's only a few inches of candy cane left on the far side of the hole.
Jump!
Aoife jumps, but the candy cane gives out under her. Her feet fall beneath her. It seems all is lost. But then Quercus's big hands wrap around hers and pull her up to solid ground.
Quercus, thank you.
Hooray, you're safe. And we're almost to Broken Toyland, but that.
Polomona is pointing just beyond them, where a big chasm has opened up. It's too far to jump across, and it looks impossibly deep.
Oh, raspberry rabbits.
Just then, trumpets sound.
The toy maker!
Oh, no.
I know. Oh, no, but oh, yes.
We need to go.
But he can help us.
No, he can't. Let's go.
Aoife, I think we need to talk about this as a team.
I don't want his help. I need to do this myself.
Oh, okay.
Polomona,
Aoife, you are a great builder.
yeah, right.
You can build a bridge and get us across. You've got everything you need right here.
Aoife's hands are shaking.
I can do this. There, help me push.
Aoife, Polomona, and Quercus push over a big candy cane tree. It falls toward the hole. It isn't long enough and it falls inside.
Here, try this.
They rush to another tree. They push it down. Again, it's not long enough and it falls into the chasm.
That's a nice big one.
Polomona is pointing back behind them, where the Frankentoy is pushing over a huge candy cane tree across the hole between them. It falls and stretches across the length of the hole. The toy starts across after them.
Things are bad. Maybe we should just bury ourselves until this blows over.
No, we can do this. Over there.
Aoife spies a huge candy cane tree. They rush to it.
Push!
They put all their muscle into it, but it won't budge. Just then, a squadron of toy soldiers burst into the forest. Aoife grabs one of their staves.
Sorry, I need this.
She shoves it into the ground beside the tree.
Push down.
Aoife, Polomona, and Quercus pry the tree upwards. It falls and spans the length of the chasm.
Yes.
Just then, the toy maker steps into the clearing.
Aoife. That bridge won't hold. I'm a toy maker. I know these things. Come with us along the road. It's safer. We will get Etzel back together.
Sir, we've got company.
The Frankentoy has just crossed the gap. It looms down over the soldiers.
Don't worry. He takes his orders from me. He won't be harming anyone.
I don't listen to you.
The Frankentoy starts grabbing the toy soldiers and tossing them aside.
Aoife, come with me.
She hesitates.
Aoife, you can't do this on your own.
Why didn't you choose me? To be toy maker, why didn't you choose me?
I'm sorry, Aoife. I felt it was more than you were ready for. We needed someone whose power could undo Barnaby's.
I am as strong as Barnaby.
Perhaps. For you two are very much alike.
I don't want your help. I can do this myself. Go.
Aoife and Polomona and Quercus rush off toward Aoife's bridge. Quercus is the first on. He scrambles across. There's a terrifying snap. Quercus turns around and tries to get back to Polomona.
Mama!
But the bridge snaps in two and Quercus disappears into the darkness below.
No! I was wrong. I can't believe I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I'll be better. I won't always make it my way. I just really wanted to be right. And
Just then, Quercus launches back up through the hole.
Everything in Toyland is toys. Even the rocks are toys, rubber. But this was a very productive moment for you, I think.
Aoife, look out.
Just then, the Frankentoy tackles Aoife and Polomona, and they all tumble downward into the darkness.
Sir, the ground is giving way. We need to evacuate.
Aoife. Aoife.
Act 2. In the darkness, we hear Aoife screaming as she falls. Then, a terrible thud. As the lights come up, we find Aoife face down, splattered onto a rock. The rock is strangely squishy, and she works to pry herself out of it, leaving a big Aoife-shaped smush on the top of the rock.
what the is this?
Play-Doh. Tastes like sand. Mmm.
I thought you said the rocks were rubber.
Well, those rocks are rubber.
She motions to where Quercus is bouncing up and down on some rocks.
Whee!
And these rocks are Play-Doh. And those rocks are rock candy, which tastes great but hurts a lot to fall on.
Polomona motions over to the pile of rock candy rocks. Lying beside them, broken open in a couple places, is the giant Frankentoy.
Oh, ow, ow. I'm gonna get you. Oh, ow. Almost there. Oh, you'll be sorry.
I think we should help him.
What?
I'm really gonna get you now. Wait. Ow.
Are you hearing him?
Aoife, there's something you need to understand. You're a kid in Toyland. Everything here wants to help you. You just have to let it. Lots of good things are trying to happen to you. The only thing standing in the way is your suspicion.
Okay. 1, 2. Nope. Wait. I need a minute.
I think he's hurt. I'm going to check on him.
Are you crazy? He's chasing us. He wants to hurt us.
That can't be it. Toys don't hurt toys.
Is that like a law or something?
No, it's just something everyone knows. Toys never hurt toys, and toys would never, ever hurt a kid. So you could go check on him because he'd never hurt you.
I am definitely not doing that.
Exactly. That's why I'm going. You don't believe he won't hurt you, so you'll act like he's going to hurt you, which will make everyone nervous, and then you'll make something bad happen.
Wait, I can get him to tell me why he's after us. I can lie and get the truth out of him.
No, no more of that.
I'm sorry, but you don't get to tell me what to do.
As a toy maker, I say, we don't need to wait for the rules of others. I say, each toy has a mind. Let her use it. This new vision is one of teamwork, where we listen to each other, where we make decisions together.
Do you record everything I say?
Yes.
Polomona heads off toward the moaning toy.
Wait, are you listening to me? You better listen to me because I got us this far and I know things, okay? And I don't like it that you're just making a decision and I'm not in it. So, yeah.
Are you done?
Yes.
Great. Let's vote. All in favor of helping a fellow toy in need.
Polomona and Quirkus raise their hands.
2-1. I'm going.
Yeah, but I really think I can do this.
You wait here.
You want me to just sit here and babysit Quirkus?
Yes. He can't stay by himself and sit up straight and clean up your room. And remember to tip your waiters and move that rock over there. Do it. I'm going to see if we can help. If for some reason that doesn't work, I'm going to cause a distraction.
You're good at that.
And you need to keep moving.
Wait, what?
No matter what, get yourself and Quirkus up and into Broken Toyland. He'll help you get to Barnaby. I want you to get your brother back, and I want you to stop Barnaby if you can.
Wait, you're not coming back?
I don't know. Oh, I kind of love this. It's like so wrong, but so right. Hoorah! Quirkus, be a good boy. Be strong like Mama. Goodbye, Aoife. I'll see you up top again if I can. I think you'll make a great toy maker someday.
Polomona goes to check on the other toy, leaving Aoife alone with Quirkus.
What do we do now?
The rocks around them start to shake. Things are still very unstable here.
We can't just stay here. It isn't... Ugh, fine. Let's go. This way.
Aoife starts leading Quirkus off, away from where Polomona is. She keeps looking back.
Fine, let's go. I know, I don't have a good feeling about this either. Oh, come on, we need to keep going.
The rocks are rumbling again.
There. Come on, Quirkus. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get all the way up there. I'm gonna figure it out. Right up there, straight up that wall of rocks with no places to climb. No, I'm gonna...
She sits down and gives Quirkus a hug.
Come here.
Quirkus cuddles up with Aoife.
Everything here wants to help me, huh? Everything here is a toy. Well, I need the air to be toys. Can that be true? Can it? Quirkus, is the air here toys? Yeah, I can feel it now. It's like when I was really little, I used to play with the empty space inside of a box or the space under the table. These are the creatures that live there. They're invisible, but they're there. They're alive if you believe in them. They're toys if you believe in them.
Aoife steps a foot out in front of her and steps up and into the air. She seems to be standing on an invisible something.
This one is the space under the stairs where a little girl played every day. This is the space underneath a tree. The tree fell down and then no one played there anymore. They're here. They have hearts and minds. Come on, Quirkus, take my hand.
Quirkus takes Aoife's hand and steps up into the air.
This one is one child's favorite hiding place during hide and seek. It still doesn't want me to tell you where it was.
She takes another step forward.
I know this one. It's the place in the closet I go when I'm feeling overwhelmed, when I'm mad at Etzel because he's having a hard time and Mom won't let me do what I want and Grandma won't let me do what I want, and I go in my room for a long time and I'm quiet and and I think there is a space in my head that I go to play. Whoa, this one is big. We can take this one all the way up.
Aoife and Quercus keep ascending through the air, climbing higher and higher toward the tops of the cliffs above.
This is the space I made that one time Mom told me we couldn't go on a vacation because it was too expensive this year. And I had already dreamed about it and I was afraid to ask, but then I did. And she said no. And I felt like I had this empty space inside that I was saving up for a trip to North Carolina to see my friend who moved away and ride horses with her. And I went up to my room and just imagined it and planned the whole thing in my head and played it alone by myself in my room. That was an empty space inside that I filled up and it came alive and I played with it inside me. Here, this one goes right to the top. This is the space I made when I get really mad at Etzel because I ask him to play with me and he's feeling too overwhelmed or nervous. And then I don't have anyone to play with because it's hard to ask Mom to invite someone over because we have to call and then they usually can't come. And then I feel sad and like I have an empty place inside and I have to just go to my room and sit and be quiet and play with myself. And sometimes I sit and just imagine what I want to do next time. So I know what I can do with someone when they come over and play or what I can do with when Etzel calms down and feels ready to play again. And then it feels bad, but it feels good that I can twist things around inside my head and make them a little better. I can mostly handle it on my own. And it's good to know how to handle it on my own because I can't always count on other people. We're almost to the top.
Mama!
Quercus has looked back down and sees Polomona.
No, stop chasing me.
The Frankentoy is chasing Polomona. It's nearly got her in its grasp.
No, down!
Aoife pushes down on the air with her feet, but it won't budge.
Polomona, we're coming!
Polomona stops at a cliff. The Frankentoy has her cornered. It grabs Polomona.
No, I'm trying to help you.
You are?
It is so surprised that it drops Polomona. She falls down into the hole and is dashed apart into 100 pieces.
No, I don't believe in this.
Aoife falls out of the sky, pulling Quercus with her. They land on top of the Frankentoy and roll down beside Polomona.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for that now. She is broken. And now I'm going to break you.
No.
Yells Polomona's broken head.
You stay back.
Okay, man. Whatever you say, man.
Polomona, just stay there.
I can do that.
I'm going to try to put you back together.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I was just doing what I was made to do.
Well, that's like messed up.
Who made you?
Barnaby.
Barnaby? That's impossible. Barnaby is a toy breaker, not a toy maker.
Well, I guess it's a bit more complicated than that.
Just shut up. I'm trying to do this.
Okay, but you gotta do it fast, because the magic fades out of here quick.
It's okay. You can do this. You're a toy maker.
I'm trying. Etzel is better, okay? I'm hurrying. I don't have hands that always work. Etzel, I need you. Oh, no, I can do this.
Aoife, it's okay. I know you stole the potion from the toy maker.
How did you know?
When the toy maker was right here, ready to help you, and you said that you needed to do it on your own, I just knew. You wanted to show him he was wrong not to pick you to be the next toy maker.
Then why did you follow me? Why did you help me?
Because it's like I told you, everything here wants to help you. The only thing standing in the way is you being suspicious. I hope you find your brother.
No, Polomona.
Be nice to that toy. A toy made by Barnaby, even she wants to help you. She would be good to have on your side. Quercus?
Polomona whispers something into his ear.
Go team.
Then the last bit of magic fades out of Polomona and she lies still. Quercus curls up next to her.
Maybe if I can...
Aoife's trying to pull Polomona back together and failing and getting frustrated.
No, I can do this. I know I'm just a kid, but I can.
Hey, man. Why don't you let me try?
The Franken toy starts shifting pieces around. When she's done, Polomona's body is put back together, quote unquote, correctly, in the way most dolls are.
Wow. She's beautiful.
I'm Aoife.
Dinwiddle. Barnaby never named me, but I like to be called Dinwiddle.
Dinwiddle. I'm not a toy maker, but Quercus and we're a team. If you want to join us, I can promise that we'll always work together as a team, even when it's hard for me to do it.
Oh man, that's a righteous offer, but Barnaby told me to take you in. I'm supposed to listen to him. I know it's messed up, but I still love him. He made me. I can't help it. I don't know. I kind of think I'm good. If he could make me, maybe he's not all bad. Maybe he'll like me someday. If I don't bring you to him, I'll mess that all up. I didn't want to hurt you. Toys never hurt kids, but he told me to. I was just doing what he said, you know.
Well, we won't make you hurt people.
Mama!
Quercus is curled up beside Polomona. His tears streak down across her face.
Huh. That's weird.
What?
Toys don't have tears. We're always happy. No need for them.
Look, it's not tears, it's the potion.
Polomona's new body starts to wriggle and hum. Suddenly, she leaps back to life.
Ta-da!
Mama!
Look at me.
You are beautiful.
Dinwiddle takes Polomona's hand and kneels before her.
Dinwiddle, my lady.
What I miss?
Dinwiddle here was just deciding what side she is on.
Did you do this to me?
I'll do anything for you.
Well, that seems useful.
Ugh. So wrong, but so right.
You can lie. You can take us in, but say that we are your prisoners. Bring us right to Etzel and help us get him out.
I'm a terrible liar.
I'll take care of the lying. You just get us in there.
Aoife holds open Dinwiddle's big bag.
Oh, on top of this, you also want me to climb into...
Love you, thanks.
Aoife and Quercus climb into Dinwiddle's bag. Dinwiddle holds the bag open for Polomona.
My lady.
Aoife, I hope you're right.
Dinwiddle tightens up the bag, throws it over her shoulder, and lugs them all off toward the great mountain of broken toys in the distance. Deep in the heart of broken Toyland, there's a mountain of broken toys, and through the mountain, there have been born a series of tunnels. It is here we find Etzel, on the run, unsure where he's heading, or where Barnaby may be lurking. The eerie quiet is broken by the occasional shriek or manic giggle. Etzel steps slowly onward. All about him are piles of broken toys. They're broken, but some of them are still alive and have gone mad. It's crushing to see these toys in such desperate states. Etzel spies a toy stuck on a loop.
Wanna bake a cake today? Wanna bake a cake today? Wanna bake a cake today?
Keep moving.
Then there's a cute little toy bunny.
Hello. Can you tell me the way out of here?
The bunny looks terrified as he approaches. The bunny shakes her head.
I'm Etzel. What's your name?
The bunny opens her mouth. Sparks shoot out. Etzel runs away. Then there's a toy stuck on a hyper level. It spins and spins and it cannot stop.
Help me!
Then there's a toy fritzing out between happy and sad, crying, then laughing, and back and forth. Then a toy stuck on super slow. Then a blind toy.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Etzel rushes away down another tunnel. He backs up and straight into a strange-looking toy. It is quite different from all the other toys, which seem to have been made by the toy maker and broken by Barnaby. This one looks as if it has been fitted together out of pieces of broken other toys, fitted together and then broken again. Looking about him, Etzel notices that this chamber is filled with other toys like this, bizarre, strangely beautiful Franken toys, which lie partly rebroken all about him. Etzel approaches one. His hand starts to ring with power. He looks at his fingertips, which start to sparkle and glow. He sets to work fitting the toy back together. Once finished, he touches a finger to its heart, and the toy bursts to life.
Please don't hurt me.
I won't hurt you. I fixed you. My name is Etzel. I'm a toy maker.
What are you doing here? You have to leave. You aren't safe here.
Honestly, I'd like to stay here with you because I really don't have anybody to spend time with right now. And if you know how to get out of here, then maybe we could get out of here together.
There's no way out. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you next.
I'm afraid to ask what you mean, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Did the toy maker bring you to Toyland?
Yeah.
And then Barnaby brought you here?
Yeah.
Me too. Same for all of them.
The toy motions to all the other Franken toys.
Barnaby lures kids here and then breaks them apart and turns them into his toys. And then, if you don't follow his rules, or if you follow too many rules, he gets bored of you and breaks you for good.
Can do that? He can break people and put them back together?
He can break anything. It's horrible.
Wow.
Oh my God. Were you guys like totally talking about me?
Run!
The toy and Etzel run from Barnaby, but he's too fast for them and cuts them off. He picks up the Franken toy.
Oh my God. You've come back to.
Then Barnaby crushes the toy's head.
Oops.
Hands to yourself.
If it isn't the future ruler of Toyland.
If you wanted to break me, you would have done it by now. I think you're afraid of me.
I'm afraid for you.
What do you mean?
You're in danger, Etzel. They're going to get you.
That sounds scary.
It is scary.
Who's gonna get me?
It's a secret.
As the ruler of Toyland, you have to tell me.
Nope, not saying.
You are being ridiculous.
No, I'm not. You are.
Etzel marches away.
I wouldn't go become toy maker if I were you.
Why not?
It's scary.
How do you know? Have you been a toy maker?
No, it's scary.
How do you know if you've never been it before?
I know because it's scary. And scary things make you grow up. And that's scary.
What do you mean?
Well, if you become toy maker, you'll have to face hard things. When you face hard things, it makes you grow up. Then people know you can face hard things and they expect you to do more of them. Then all of a sudden, you're just caught up in doing hard things all of the time and you never get to do what you want to do. I'm telling you, if you grow up, you'll probably never get to do what you want to do ever again.
I am going to be a toy maker, but I don't want to grow up.
Doesn't work that way. They're already wrapping you up in their plans. They want you to grow up so you can take over the grown-up work because they have to do it all the time and they don't like it and they want to be able to give it away to someone else. I'm telling you, you start doing things that they want you to do and they'll get you. And pretty soon, you're grown up. and grown-ups have no fun.
Grown-ups have fun.
Like what?
I'm not telling you what.
Exactly. You want to be ruler of Toyland? How do you get that idea? How did you get that idea in the first place? From a fully grown?
From the toy maker.
Exactly. Sounds like a trick to me.
I can't trust him. He's fully grown.
That's how they get you. They're really clever. They give you an idea like, hey, kitty, if you do this, then you can get this. And if you get this, then you'll be a good kid. They want you to think it's your idea, but really, they're just manipulating you to do what they want you to do.
Grown-ups are not evil.
No, but kids are annoying to them. And most of them don't really like us because we know the truth. But you can stop it all right now.
How?
You just decide. I'm not doing anything unless I want to. Now, not if the toy maker wants me to, not if my sister wants me to.
Eva is my friend. She is my partner in crime.
She wants you to grow up. You're annoying to her. She always has to wait around while you have to do things your way. She's working all the time with your moms, with your therapist to try to get you to grow up fast so you're not such a bother to everyone.
Okay, mister. I don't think you're being honest with me.
Aren't they always trying to change you?
I don't want to grow up.
When Aoife gets here, steal the potion from her. Give it to me, I will destroy it, and then everyone gets to stay a child forever.
I'll make you a deal. I know what these toys really are. You're trying to make toys, but you're not good at it.
Go on.
You are trying to break all of this, all of Toyland, but none of your toys are good enough. Big enough to do the whole job. I will build you something to break this. If I'll help you break Toyland if you turn me into a toy, but you need to let me rebuild myself.
Why?
Because I don't like myself the way that I am. And I want you to break off certain places. I want you to break my brain and rebuild it so it works right. If you do this for me, then we could be friends.
What?
I could teach you how to build stuff. And you have to promise not to hurt my sister. If you do, the deal is off. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
Fine, but I need tools. Give me that.
Etzel motions to Barnaby's hammer, his primary breaking tool.
I need it to build.
But Fine.
Barnaby surrenders it.
In here. You can work in here.
Barnaby leads Etzel to a door.
Thank you, Barnaby.
Get to work.
Barnaby closes the door and locks Etzel in.
Barnaby, hey man, ha ha ha! I got you what you wanted.
What?
Enters, dragging the sack containing Aoife, Polymona, and Quercus.
Ha ha! Barnaby, my man, have I got something for you?
Dinwiddle opens the bag and Quercus, Polymona, and Aoife tumble out.
There's nothing behind this door, so don't even look.
Come on, Barnaby. You're afraid to fight a real person? You want to stick to breaking sweet little toys? Well, come on. Aren't you going to try to break us?
I'm not.
What is going on? Where is Etzel?
He's working. If you just wait, he will be out soon.
I don't believe you.
I won't hurt you if you just wait.
He doesn't have his hammer. We might be able to beat him.
Aoife steps forward to face Barnaby.
I'm here for my brother. I'm going to take Etzel away and you'll be all alone, just like you belong.
No, no, Etzel will be mine.
Barnaby attacks. Aoife and Polomona and Quercus dash off down a tunnel. Barnaby is hot on their trail. He's closing in on them.
Now!
All at the same time, Aoife, Polomona, and Quercus jump, landing several feet onward. Barnaby barrels on. The ground gives way beneath him, and he falls into a pit, a trap they've laid for him.
Yahoo!
Let's go find Etzel.
But a scurrying and scratching rises from the hole, and Barnaby is pulling himself upward. Polomona rushes forward and starts jumping on his fingers. Barnaby howls, but uses his other hand to grab Polomona by the legs. He drags himself out of the hole and holds Polomona dangling upside down.
No!
Barnaby grabs Aoife and Quercus and kicks a hole through the wall, revealing a perilous drop onto the mountainside below. He dangles them all out over the side of the mountain.
Etzel is mine now.
Wait.
Dinwiddle steps forward out of the shadows.
Uh-oh. Look out. Hero moment.
Hey man, I think you can let them go.
Okay.
Barnaby pretends to drop them.
No. I mean,
Dinwiddle,
you know my...
if you want me to like you, you are going to stand aside.
Okay.
Dinwiddle stands aside. Barnaby raises Aoife before him.
Please.
Please, just remember this. When Etzel gets sad, I always tell him.
Aoife whispers something in Barnaby's ear.
Etzel will be my friend now.
Then Barnaby drops Aoife, Polomona, and Quercus off the cliff. We hear their cries slowly fade away.
Go clean up the bodies.
Dinwiddle exits. Barnaby approaches Etzel's workshop. He puts his hand on the doorknob. Just before he turns it, he begins to cry. He flings the door open. Etzel appears.
Etzel, I'm so sorry.
Are you crying?
Aoife, she wanted to take you away. I told her that you didn't want to go with her, that you don't want to grow up, and like she wants you to, and she listened. She left. She's not going to bother you anymore.
Why are you crying?
I'm just so happy. We get to be together now, and nobody will tell us what to do.
Aoife, well, where is she?
She went home. I showed her the way. She's gone.
Okay. I feel sad. I know we fought, but you were my only friend. Now I'll just have to build my friends. Like you did.
I'll be your friend. If you want. One friend is better than all the toys in the world.
How did you know that? That's what Aoife used to say. How did you know that?
I don't.
You hurt her. I know you did. Tell me the truth.
I'm sorry.
You're bad.
I wanted to do it.
You like to tear people down. You are not what I like in a person. You build toys and then you break them because they won't listen to you, or they listen too much and get bored. You don't know what it is to have a friend. I am not your friend. You'll never have a friend.
That hurt. It really did. Didn't that feel good? You're right on your way to becoming a toy breaker. Then there will be two of us, and the toy maker won't stand a chance. but I'll always be a little more powerful. Because you'll never really believe that you can do anything on your own.
Barnaby slams the door and locks Etzel in. Etzel pounds on the door. Dinwiddle appears with a bag full of dead bodies.
Here you go, Barnaby.
Barnaby takes the bag.
You idiot. I never liked you. You're so boring. You always just do what I say. Oh my God, get a life. It's like you're obsessed with me.
Barnaby opens the bag. It's filled with garbage.
Haha, got you.
Aoife and Polomona have snuck in behind Barnaby and are picking the lock on Etzel's door. They've almost got the door open, but Barnaby whirls on them.
How did you get in here?
The toy maker steps into the tunnel.
Hello, Barnaby.
He helped me. Sometimes you need help, and that's okay.
Barnaby, I think it's time we had a talk.
Behind the toy maker, a squadron of toy soldiers emerge from the shadows. They carry nets.
No. Let's do fighting.
Oh, you know it would be really bad right now.
Polomona turns back and taunts Barnaby.
Na 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 boo boo.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Barnaby, stop. This is not okay. We need to talk. Just you and I.
I'm not talking to you.
That's good enough for me. Let's fight.
No fighting.
Someone told me once that each toy has a voice, and he needs to use it. We make decisions together. Let's vote.
No, I won't allow this.
Everyone in favor of putting an end to Barney once and for all.
All the toy soldiers raise their hands. Then Quirkus, Polomona, and then Aoife.
I won't allow you to...
Attack!
The toy soldiers rush Barnaby. He is without his breaking hammer. But perhaps because of that, perhaps because they've all given up on him, he's even more vicious than ever. Barnaby is snapping them apart left and right. The remaining toys nearly net him, but he scrambles free. The toy maker, still weakened without his magic, rushes in to try to physically stop the fight. Barnaby knocks him aside. He falls down and hits the ground hard. Aoife pulls him to the side. Polomona glares down Barnaby.
You. Ah!
Polomona charges at Barnaby. Her expert flipping skills are on brilliant display. She's scratching, she's clawing, she's biting. Barnaby gets a hold of her and raises her up for a choke slam. Quirkus raises himself to his full height.
I'm a big boy now.
Quirkus tackles Barnaby. Barnaby goes down hard. He lies still a long moment. Then his snicker fills the tunnel. He pulls himself up to his full height and roars. Quirkus rushes at Barnaby. Barnaby picks him up and tosses him far out of view. Then he whirls on Aoife, who sits beside the toy maker. Barnaby charges them. Dinwiddle steps between.
Hey, man. Lay off.
What a mistake it was making you.
That's a little hurtful, but I'm not going to let it throw me off at this point in the game. I still love you, man. I think we can work this out.
Barnaby growls and bares his claws.
You leave me no choice then. Ah!
Barnaby and Dinwiddle charge at each other. It's an epic battle. Polomona gets in on the fight. Aoife charges in as well. They've got Barnaby on the ropes. They pin him down. Just then, a door flies open and Etzel bursts in.
Stop! Wait!
Everyone freezes. The toys hold Barnaby down to the ground.
If you do that, he can't fix me.
Etzel?
Aoife, you're here? But Barnaby told me that...
No way, I never left you.
Barnaby throws off the toys, holding him down. He sweeps over to Etzel and wrenches him up off the ground. He plucks a set of controls Etzel is holding from his hands.
Ah, I'll take these. Let's see what these babies can do.
Barnaby presses the big red button, and a huge ball full of ragged spikes crashes through the wall.
Now everywhere will be broken Toyland. Thank you, Etzel. I couldn't have done it without you.
Barnaby, please.
You're too late.
Barnaby presses the big red button again, and the ball starts rolling out of the tunnel, crushing everything in its path.
You're too late.
It's headed straight for
The Toy Palace and the Toy Maker's Workshop.
Without those, we'll never be able to rebuild.
We'll be broken forever.
Barnaby, still grasping Etzel, leaps upward onto a ledge no one else can reach.
Well, a deal's a deal, Etzel. You made me the machine, and now the least I can do is break you apart.
No, Etzel, please don't hurt him.
Barnaby raises Etzel up. Etzel looks deep into Barnaby's eyes. There's a long moment. Something shifts inside Barnaby. He carefully sets Etzel down.
I won't do it. I won't. Etzel, there's nothing broken here.
Barnaby sets Etzel down. Etzel runs over to Aoife. They embrace.
I think we should go. I think this is more than I'm prepared to handle.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone starts to file out, leaving Barnaby behind. Barnaby turns away as they walk away. Aoife looks back to see that the toy maker has seated himself a little ways from Barnaby. He sits, patient, ready. Aoife lets go of Etzel's hand and walks back toward Barnaby. She sits herself a little ways from him and waits. One by one, the others file back in silently and form a quiet circle around Barnaby. He hangs his head, unable to look up. After a moment, Aoife stands and approaches Barnaby.
Being good is hard because when you're bad, you can just do whatever you want. You can do whatever you have to get what you want. And nobody ever says this, because being bad feels good. Putting people down gives you this rush of excitement. It's like addicting. I guess you just have to decide if that's where you want to get your good feelings from. But being good is way harder than being bad. Being good, you have to listen to everybody and work as a team. And that can be boring and it makes things slow. And meanwhile, bad people are just zipping along, doing what they want, and you just want to become a little bit evil in order to beat them and then go back to being good. But that's not really being good. But maybe if enough folks stand up and just be good, no matter what they do, maybe it's enough good. Maybe just enough.
Is this supposed to be helping me? Why are you helping me?
Because it would be good to have you on our side. Dinwiddle told me that you made him, but that you break a lot of your toys. I kind of know what that's like. It's hard to not be good at something yet when other people are already good. It's scary and sad if you choose to look at it that way. But if I know anything, it's that you can twist things around in your head to make them what you want them to be. That's what I learned from lying and telling stories. You can find a version that works better. It's like you turn your thoughts into toys, like a ribbon that a baby plays with. You twist it around. If you have a thought that is bothering you, like, I can't do this, you twist it around and change it into a different version. Maybe I'm not good at building toys like Etzel, but I'm good at this.
Good for you.
I feel sorry for you because you can only break things. I know what it's like to not have hands that can do everything you want them to yet. You try to make things, but they just turn out bad, and so you break them and say it was stupid anyway.
Yeah.
I think you make toys because you want a friend. But a friend isn't something you control or boss around. Everyone hates being bossed around. My mom bosses me around and I hate it. That's not fun. And that's not friends. Friends don't listen to everything you say. That would be boring. You want a friend who surprises you, who does things you can't believe or things that you can't do or can't do yet. That's the part I hate because I hate to admit that I'm not good enough yet. I always want to be better than I am right now because everybody else already seems to know what to do. So I try to pretend I'm better and I try to control everyone so they don't know that I'm not really good yet. That's why I didn't get picked to lead Toyland. Not because I'm not good enough yet, but because I pretend I already am good enough. And that means I don't have any room to grow. But I don't want control. What I want are friends. And friends are okay with being where you are, with you being where you are. I think you want friends too.
Etzel hates me.
Yeah, well, at least he didn't leave you behind.
Huh. Yeah.
If you want friends, I can show you how to make them. You can start by being my friend.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, great. And now that we're friends, do you think you could help me break something?
The destructor machine?
Yes. I know this sounds weird, but like the air in Toyland is toys, like the empty space inside of a box. And I've had like a lot of time dealing with empty space inside myself, like being lonely and mad and doing that thing where I turn that empty space inside into a toy and turn it into a better version. And I'm not sure, but I think if I like focus on that open space inside and just like let it be a toy, that I might be able to.
Suddenly, Aoife floats up into the air.
Yep, I can fly.
Whoa.
Okay.
Harley.
Okay, so I could like fly you up and over the destructor machine and then drop you onto it and you could like break it. The only thing I don't know is like, would you die?
I don't think so.
Maybe we should.
Okay, let's do it.
Here!
Etzel runs up and puts the hammer back in Barnaby's hand.
And I'll be your friend too.
Me too.
Me too.
Us too.
And I too will be your friend.
Very good. Very good. Come on, let's go.
Aoife and Barnaby take hands as she flies them up and away. They soar high above Toyland. They spy the wrecking ball ahead of them.
There it is. Oh, it's almost to the toy palace. I don't think we can.
Come on, yeah.
Aoife rockets them forward. They catch up with it, and now they're directly above the wrecking ball.
Ready, set, don't die.
Aoife drops Barnaby. He plummets down toward the wrecking ball. He holds his hammer out in front of him. There's a terrific crunch as Barnaby strikes the destructor machine, and it explodes into a million tiny pieces. When the smoke clears, Barnaby is standing with a big smile beaming across his face.
Not dead!
Then he falls over, passing out. Lands beside him.
Yes, we did it. We saved Toyland. I just wish the others were.
Oh, we're here. Apparently we can fly too.
How convenient.
3 cheers for Barnaby. Hip, hip,
Hooray!
hip, hip,
Hooray!
hip, hip.
Oh God, look at this place. I mean, we saved the workshop, but everything else is.
It's okay.
You're taking this surprisingly well.
Aoife, let me tell you something. I know that Toyland is not perfect. I know it can be better. I've known it for a while. But I've been afraid to break this whole world that I've made. There are people here who will help to rebuild it and make it better. Toys can't help but follow my rules. They are made to help me. They do not question me. This must change.
What do we do now?
Now we start to build again. We start a new age in Toyland, and for that, we need to crown new leaders.
The toy maker turns to Aoife and Etzel.
But Only a fully grown can lead Toyland.
And we lost the potion.
And I don't want to grow up right now. I don't want to rush. I'm just gonna try just liking being like this.
Yeah, me too.
And that is why you are the right people to lead Toyland. But not yet.
What?
I came to Toyland as a full grown. After many years of finding out who I was and what I was good at, then I found this place. You need to go home and grow up. You can't be surrounded by toys that will just do everything you say.
We won't. Believe me, we won't.
Now it is time for you to leave Toyland. And when you are fully grown, then if you want to, you may return. There's no magic potion for this. You must do it for yourselves.
What does that mean?
It is true that only an adult can lead Toyland. But not just any adult.
He looks at Barnaby.
Only an adult who still has a child inside. And that you cannot learn here.
But grown-ups forget. They forget what it is to be a child. How do I know I won't forget?
You will forget. And then you will remember. And forget and remember. The trick is that every time you forget, you listen to that tiny part of you struggle, of you tugging at you, saying over here, hey, I think I think about this. And if you follow those little hunches, you'll find your way back to remembering again.
The toy maker opens a door back to the real world.
This door will take you back home.
The toy maker slips 2 matching homemade Christmas hats from his sleeve and puts them on Aoife and Etzel.
You'll find everything quite as you remember.
We'll go with you.
Can they?
Of course, you may. But if you leave Toyland, you will lose your life. Toys can only be alive in Toyland.
Stay. They'll need you here to help rebuild. And besides, if you came with me, there'd come a time when I wouldn't even play with you anymore.
Children aren't meant to keep toys forever. They're just meant to keep playfulness forever. And we need you to teach us that. Thank you.
What about me?
You came to Toyland as a child, just like Aoife and Estel. I was ready to ask you to lead Toyland, but when I told you that you would have to leave in order to grow up, you refused. Barnaby, you are not an adult with a child inside. You're an adult who never got out of childhood. It is time for you to grow up.
I know. Can I come with you?
Aoife and Etzel look at each other cautiously. Then they break out in smiles and nod. They rush to Barnaby and hug him. His nastiness melts away, and he looks a quite handsome man.
As for me, it is time for me to leave Toyland.
What? Why?
There are many things I can explain to you, but this is another one you'll have to learn for yourself. The time comes to let go of all of this.
Another door appears.
I go again.
And this is my time to say goodbye.
Where does that door lead?
That is a story for another time.
Fear not, young ones. We will take care of Toyland until you come back.
Don't forget us.
Or 2, but always remember again. And if you ever get lost, it seems like you'll find your way back when you have to grow up and get a job. If you make it a job that you really like, then you could get paid for playing.
Time to go.
Please take care of it for me.
Please come back someday.
Aoife and Etzel walk through the door. They turn for one last look at Toyland. Everyone waves goodbye. They step across the threshold together. There's a flash of light. When their eyes adjust, they're back on the snowy street.
Where are we?
Their moms and sisters appear.
Yay!
The children rush up to their family and hug them and love them like crazy. Their family is delighted, if a bit confused.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for being so bossy sometimes. I think I'm just overcompensating for the fact that Etzel needs so much of your attention, and so I try to show that I can be totally independent and don't need any help. But the truth is, I do need help sometimes because I'm just a kid, and a kid likes to do things on their own, but also like be taken care of. And so henceforth with, I will like totally try to recognize when I'm just being like a big bossy pants because I'm afraid to ask for help, and instead I will just like ask for help from you, okay?
Okay, that sounds really great.
And I think I realize that sometimes I don't want you to help me because I don't want to be like Aoife. And so sometimes I try to do things that are too hard for me to see if I can do them. And then I don't want you to help me with them. But the truth is that they're too hard for me. And sometimes I need help with things. And Aoife doesn't want to help me. And that's okay because everyone is different. And it's okay that everyone is different, okay?
Because, yeah, Mom, because there's a time in your life when you, like, have to grow up, like, a time that you will have to be more focused on adult things, and you will have to be okay with that and just go with it, and it's dangerous because you can lose that playfulness that we have, that kids have, but there's only one way not to lose it.
Grow up and become a toy maker.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You guys learned all of that, like, right now?
Yeah. Oh, and this is our friend.
Hello. The name's Barnaby. Schmarnaby. Ma'am, are you aware of the rare and prodigious talent that these two children possess? They are toy makers. We are Schmarnaby's Toy Company would love to hire two such fine, brilliant minds to join our brand new children's toy maker board. They would be so significant. There would be significant responsibilities, of course, but also financial compensation.
Money.
Ooh, money.
You have money?
We'll build a money-making machine. How hard can it be?
That's nice. But we'll have to think about it.
Now, wait just a minute. We at Schmarnaby's Toy Company have been watching these young talents for quite some time.
Creepy.
Mr. Schmarnaby, I'm speaking to your competition on the phone.
Where did you get a phone?
And they are prepared to offer even more, very much money to hire me and Etzel to their even newer young toy inventors team. They're working on the name.
We'll double it, triple it.
They say they'll pay for college.
College?
Us too. And vacations.
This is all moving so fast.
Ma'am, when you have such brilliant, raw talent as this, you must move quickly.
I've just spoken to our investors and we're willing to strike a compromise.
Let's hear it.
We will host the children Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays after school if that other toy company will host them Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Sundays will be a day off.
Sounds reasonable.
It's settled then.
What just happened?
I guess we'll have to drop out of chess club and fire Mindy and Stacy.
Trash.
Because we are going to be working at the toy shop.
Toy shops.
Toy shops every day.
Is this what you want?
Well, let me think about it. Yes.
Wanda?
Mom, he's a stranger, but he wants to help us. The only thing getting in the way is you being suspicious. But we're a team. So if you think we should talk about it over as a team first, we get it.
What do you think, Penny?
Well, Mr. Schmarnaby, are you free to join us for Christmas dinner?
Well, I'll have to cancel a few things, but yes, I'd love to.
Top and bottom family head off with Barnaby in tow. Etzel and Aoife look back to where the Toyland shop was. There's only an empty lot there. They spy something twinkling on the ground. They pick it up. It's a note with a key attached.
Remember to remember.
The end. Everybody take a little bow. Yeah. Oh, what a great pleasure to share this first draft with you. I've learned a lot, and what a joy it is to be able to use these stories to bring adults and children together. Thanks everybody out there for being with us tonight. All of you on the screen, stick around because I'd love to say goodbye. And let me just say goodbye to everyone who's been watching. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. The end of the pandemic is in sight, and we can't wait to be